What's going on, guys? This is your boy Elite Killer and I'm bringing you another build video for Division. This build video probably going to be my last one before Division 2 comes out. I've just been having so much fun with this build, so I wanted to share it with you all. It seems a little bit odd the way I've done this build, but it works really well in a team. Now, when I say in a team, I mean you've got to have a dedicated healer, which brings the chest piece in. But there is an alternative which I'll go through as we go through each piece of the build. This build is hits hard. It's got good survivability. But yeah, so let's get into the build. So the chest piece I'm using, you can probably guess, is a vigorous chest. That is rolled for stamina with health, skill haste, and ammo capacity. The mod I'm using is a stamina crit chance mod and another stamina crit chance mod. So 2 stamina crit chance mods on that vigorous chest piece. For the mask, I'm using a Banshee mask. That's rolled for firearms. It's got crit chance and burn resistance on there. On this, we're also using a stamina crit chance mod. So for the knee pads, they are Banshee knee pads. Rolled for firearms. We've got crit damage, damage to elites, burn resistance again, and blind death resistance. These also have a crit chance mod, but this time it's a firearms crit chance mod. And on the prototype performance mod, I'm using pulse critical hit damage. That's on all of them. Okay, so pulse crit hit damage on them all. The backpack, of course, is a Ninja Bike backpack, which gives us that extra talent on each of the gear sets. So I've got this rolled for firearms. We have crit damage and ammo capacity, a firearms crit chance mod, and 2 pulse crit hit damage mods. The gloves are Predator's Mark gloves, so it's rolled for firearms. We've got SMG damage, crit hit chance, and again the whole stat is also Predator's Mark, so we've got maxed out stats across the board with crit chance and a pulse critical hit damage mod. As you can see, it's 2-piece Banshee, 2-piece Pred, but it means it's a 3-piece Banshee, 3-piece Pred with the Ninja Bike. If you don't know what that means, 3-piece Banshee gives you 10% damage to targets out of cover, so it's 10% more damage. 3-piece Pred gives you 8% more SMG damage, 8% more assault rifle damage. Of course, we're using an SMG for this as well. You get the reload speed and you also get the looted funds, but that's irrelevant really. The reload speed is probably quite handy, but everything's pretty much irrelevant for the way that we're running the build. We're going for the damage. So my first house, I'm running dual houses. The first house I've got is 24.6k base damage, which is not bad. I'm running vicious and deadly on that, as well as card counter. The magazine, I'm doing 120% mag size, 3 crit hit chance, and 4% crit hit damage. Now that puts me up to 160%, 60% crit hit chance without the pulse. The optics, I'm running crit damage, crit chance, headshot damage. The loud vent break, crit damage, headshot damage, crit chance, increased threat. And underbarrel is crit damage, accuracy, optimal range. If we take a look at this, you can see 60% critical hit chance, 136% crit hit damage, headshot damage is 62%. So that's important to get them crits high. Now of course, because it's vicious, the crits are not always going to be at 60%, which is why I still run a pulse. But I also run another house, which is 24.6k damage, deadly, responsive, card counter. Now the mods are slightly different on here, so I've got 120% mag size, 4% crit damage, and 5.6% rate of fire. So I'm not putting the extra crit chance on this one. I hardly use this one, so I'd rather have it on the one before. But I mean, you could just drop it on here, it's not a problem, or if you've got 2 of those mags, you could put another one on here. The optics, crit damage, crit chance, headshot damage again. Vent break, crit damage, crit chance, accuracy. And then underbarrel, crit damage, accuracy, optimal range. This one's running at 47.5% and 136%. So it's not too bad, it's working well for the crits and for the crit damage. Now, I mentioned earlier that there was a different way of running this build. There's like 3 different ways I can run this build. So I could switch out to a Barrett's bulletproof vest if I'm running solo. If you want that extra sort of talents, you know, skill down increases, cooldown increases, damage by 5%, increase your armor, increase your skill power, etc. You could also run it with, I haven't got one equipped, but you could run it with a refreshed mask, tenacious mask, or rehabilitated mask. So you could do a different mask, or you could run it with savage gloves. So you could go for savage gloves and get the extra crit chance. But with the house, I don't really feel like we need the extra crit chance. If you want to be really cheesy, you could run it with some short bows. If you really want to just spam grenades. But there's a lot of different ways you can run this build just by using those 4 pieces and a ninja, and you could switch out one of the pieces for something else. Now in terms of abilities, of course I'm going to be running a pulse, which gives me that 17% crit damage, 7% crit chance. Crit chance not really important because we're maxed out on the first one anyway. And then just a booster shot, because I'm not going to really need to heal that well because I've got a healer, and booster shot will give me overheal anyway if it's powerful enough. And then I run recovery link. Of course you just change that to how your team is running. If you've got a tactician pulse build in your team, I usually switch to like a shock turret or put down another box, it just depends, or even a disruptor, just to work as part of the team. Now the talents, I'm running critical save, combat medic, precision, which is really important, and on the move, which again is important. So you're always moving around and you're always aiming for the head, at least to hit it once to get the pulse effect. So guys, that is the last build video that I'm going to bring you for Division 1. I'm looking forward to bringing you so many more videos for the Division 2, and also some videos on Apex Legends and Blackout. I'll still be touching on those a little bit, but of course my main aim will be Division 2 after this. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you are new. Take care everyone, put some comments in the comment section below and I will get back to you, and thank you for watching the video.